Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I will be doing a blue shadow smoky eye with a pop of glitter, and if you guys would like to see how I achieve this look, just keep on watching. The first step I start with is my brows. I do use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip pomade in the shade medium brown. Okay, so the next step is to set my brow. So I'm just going to take this brow gel here. I believe it's by L'Oreal. Now that we did that, we're just going to grab some concealer and a angled brush like this one and clean up our brows. So the concealer I'm going to take today is going to be the Age Rewind by Maybelline. I'm sure everyone has seen it. You can get it at any drugstore such as Walmart, Walgreens, CVS. JP Sounds. Okay, now that I'm done with my brows, I'm just going to take this eyeshadow primer here by NYX in the, actually it doesn't have a shade. Well, it probably does because it's a little too dark. Anyways, I'm just going to apply that onto my lids as a primer. And I like dipping my finger in as well and kind of just dabbing it there on my lid. And after I do this, we will be going in with the Airspun and setting that onto my lid so the primer can set. Okay, it looks good enough. Probably not, I don't even have my glasses on, but anyways, looks good enough from here. So I'm just going to take that in, dab it into there, just pick up a little product, kind of, and then we're just going to take the Airspun and apply that onto our lids. We're going to take the transition shade here and apply that into the crease with this fluffy blending brush here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just go in with this Morphe palette here. I believe it's the 35F one. And go in with this shade here. It's a little similar, but a little darker. So I'm just going to add that into the crease. As you can see, it kind of looks a little bit darker. And that is what I was aiming for. There, what I'm going to do now is take the black shade from that palette, this one here, outer corner there. And I'm going to go ahead and take this brush here. It was included with the travel size brush that I showed you before this one. So these came together, and I think like 2 other ones did. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this brush here and add the black onto it. And focus the black shade on the outer corners for now. is just adding it into the outer corner, but as well dragging it into the crease slightly. As you can see here, this is what I've done so far. Okay, the next step is to add it into the inner corner. Now is take a flat brush like this one here, and we're going to spray it with the Mario Badescu. I believe I'm saying that wrong, but we're just gonna spray that on one side and go in with Rin Luxe 99 color eyeshadow palette by BH Cosmetics, and we are gonna go in with a blue. So this shade here is what we're gonna be working with. I'm gonna go back in with that transition shade I used in the very beginning and blend it with this one. And add that into the crease. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. Okay, so I just finished the other eye, and what I found that was best, I just got this finger here is like, does everything with makeup. So I just dabbed it into the blue shadow and just applied it onto my lid, and again blended that with the travel size brush, and again added more black shadow. So the next step we're gonna do is primer face. I'm gonna go on with the Professional by Benefit Cosmetics and get started with the base. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just apply that to my nose, my under eye, and definitely up here. But mainly I like to focus it down here. So I'm just going to add that here. We're going to start with our foundation, and I am in the shade 322 Warm Honey, and it is a little light for me, so I go in with this foundation stick by Fit Me as well. It's dark, and I just go ahead and mix the two together just so I can get the right shade, or try to attempt to get the right shade. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and apply the foundation onto our booty blender here and get started. So we're just going to take the foundation and apply that to our booty blender here and go ahead. It's a little too much for me, honestly. I like to blend it a little bit and then go on with that foundation stick. Now, honestly, I use this as a contour stick as well. I'm not even kidding. Okay, So now that we are done with our foundation, we're going to go ahead and start with our concealer with that Maybelline Age Rewind here, and apply that under my eyes, bridge of my nose, and a little bit up here, and a little bit down there. I am messy with my concealer, like I don't even care, like I just, and we're going to take that foundation stick and apply that to the cheekbones. I guess that's what they're called. So we're going to go ahead and blend out the concealer. Okay, and I like to go back in with that foundation stick I just used and contour my nose a bit. Not too much. And I'm going to use that same beauty blender and use the very end. And go back in with that concealer, kind of. Okay, so the next step is to add Now that we bronze it up a bit, we're going to add some airspun and kind of sharpen the contour. And we're going to go ahead and use this brush here. What we're going to do now is just let that sit and let it bake. And we are going to go on with our highlight. This is my favorite part. Other than my brows, this is my favorite part. And we're going to take the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the shade Crown of My Canopy. And this is what it looks like here. You can see, there it is. This is what it looks like. And yeah, let's just get this bad boy into my face. I'm going to take this fan brush here. And it's been sprayed with the Mario Badescu spray. So I am ready. Wow. What I'm going to do now is brush off the airspun here. Our next step is to add a little bit of blush here and here. So we're going to take this brush here by Road Techniques and use this shade here. And it's very pigmented. Look, like. Okay, so next step is to moisturize my lips. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit, and while I let this sit, I'm just going to go off camera and apply my lashes. Okay, so I am finished with this look. I went ahead and applied my falsies, and I added some blue and black shadow under eyes, and this was my first attempt. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed getting out of my comfort zone and trying something new. I will be uploading different videos, not just the makeup videos, but as well as challenges and random stupid stuff I can come up with. Again, I just want to thank you guys for watching my video, and I hope you really liked it. And if you did, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.